Okay, so hello and welcome to the official unboxing, presentation, and test of my new Pelikan M805 in black and blue striped barrel. So I'm pretty excited about this. I've been waiting for this for a couple of days. An interesting story while I'm taking it out of the box. Normally I would have spent a few days, weeks even, mulling over whether to get the fine nib, the medium nib. No, but you know, it's a big pen, so maybe I could get the medium nib on this one, but I've already got 5 pens that are fine nibs. But finally, in an act of what's the word I'm looking for, impulse buying, I went with the IB nib. So let's see. I hope I won't be disappointed. So we have in the box the fine vinyl leatherette pouch with a little plastic brown Pelikan logo on it. Okay, good enough. And inside, be still my beating heart, there it is. The lovely blue and black. Now, I doubt very much that you take the full measure of the beauty of this blue, sparkling blue on the video, but man, it is nice. It is as I thought it would be, with the silver trim on it, and it just looks great. And the logo, we have only one check on the logo. Can I get that? But that looks like it's a sort of like a background of I don't know, I can't tell if it's cream or if it's like a matte silver. Very nice, very, very nice. And there is the nib. That is a beautiful nib, and it doesn't really look all that big. I was expecting it bigger, but you know, it's not an M1000, so it's no, it's nicely proportioned to the size of the pen itself. The heft is it feels quite nice, actually. It feels nice unposted. I expect that will be pretty darn nice. And posted, I don't know. I'll have to try it. I don't know. It seems a little too much. And I think unposted, we could live with that. The nib feels quite smooth. So let's see what else we've got in this lovely box. We have a bunch of literature, moments of joy, warranty, okay, and some ad work. Oh, which logos? Yes, they only have only one check left. It's sad. It's actually, it mirrors the birth rate, European birth rates, I would guess. But okay, so I don't really care about that right now. So the pen, I think it's time to give it a shot, ink it up, see how she works here. I'm just going to use some basic black. I'm not going to flush it because I'm too lazy, and I'm sort of interested in quickly seeing how this thing runs right out of the box. Just clean that off. Now, the moment of truth. How does it right? Does it right, first of all? Yes, okay. So, that is very, very much more variation in line than I thought it would be, because I'd heard that these nibs were actually not as finely italic as, say, well, let's have a look at my 120, which is an actual calligraphy nib. On this one, has no little ball of iridium on the end, just a flat nib. I can't write and talk at the same time because I have that defect in my genes, apparently. This is a pen from 1979. Love that pen for writing, and so I'm hoping to get a similar experience from this one. So this would be I'm in an extremely uncomfortable position here, so Pelikan M805. Gotta get used to that. IB nib. Pretty nice. It's not as smooth right off the bat as I thought it might be, but I'm kind of pressing down hard. It actually does have a little bit of give to it, if you can see that. This is without any pressure, and this is with a little bit of pressure. That's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy. I'm glad I went this route, because how many fine nib pens do you need, really? Let's try a little brown foxing here. What is that dog? Lazy. Pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with this. That's pretty good right out of the box. Might need some smoothing. I'm writing on just a very basic photocopy paper here. Nothing special. So very nice. I'm pretty happy with this. I think that between the actual beauty of the pen and the beauty of the nib, I'm really quite pleased with my choice. Now, it writes big. I gotta know it writes big, so I mean, let me try some small handwriting. Let me try some architect's handwriting. That's right. Two L's in line, I believe. It's a pretty heavy line. This is the IB nib, so it's a bold. And just take a look at how that counts, how that matches with this one. This is the medium nib on the other one. Quite a bit more manageable. Actually, it's odd that this pen, which actually is just a stub, I don't even know if it was original to it. This was bequeathed to me by a good buddy of mine from RISD, who sent this to me not too long ago, and in memory of our crazy old days back in the late 70s, early 80s. Anyway, this nib has no tipping on it. And it's actually quite a bit smoother than along with the tipping, so I don't know. But perhaps there will be a smoothing session here coming up. But in block letters, I'm not thrilled with that. Not bad, but it's heavy. No, I think that this is a pen that needs some real estate to express itself. Yeah, it's a big writer, so I don't know, but I tend to, when I let myself go, I tend to have a swishy hand, so that actually sounds kind of gay, but not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not the case. Anyway, what can I write? I like to write with some 80s pop songs, new wave pop songs. So, Elvis Costello, for example. What can we do? Pump It Up. Now I'm getting sloppy. I'm going to slow it down. Deep breath. That's pretty smooth. Very, very smooth. I love this pen. I like it right out of the box. It is quite a bit broader than anything I'm used to now, but I think I can get used to it. Let's try it on some rhodia paper. Much smoother than this basic Bond, James Bond. And actually, while I'm opening up the pad here, I believe I read somewhere that James Bond was named because Ian Fleming had a paper that was called James Bond. James Bond. James Bond. Well, it looks pretty darn good on rhodia paper, but then again, everything does. It is a broad pen. You gotta get that through your head when you've gone for this nib. It is a broad nib. Nice nib, beautiful. I happen to think that these are beautiful, and it does not bother me at all that even though the rest of the hardware on this is silver, that the nib has some gold plating. Well, actually, it's solid gold. It's 18 karat gold nib on this one. But what was I saying? I don't even know, but yeah, big nib, beautiful nib. I love this pen. Did I try Post-it? Let me try Post-it. Get the right cap. Post-it. It feels not really. My hands are not small. They're not big. They're sort of baby bear, mama bear, whatever. But it seems to me that this is a pen I will use on Post-it. So, what can I do? Sketch? Can I use it for sketching? I tend to doubt that. Well, maybe, but I have to go a little bit bigger than what I'm. It's a hefty nib. That's a hefty nib. I don't think so. It's not my. Don't think I'll be doing much drawing unless I do some really, really big sketches. But. Yeah, I don't think so. No, who knows? You never know. Get used to something. So what was I doing? Yeah, I was writing on rhodia paper, and let's do a to-do list for 2012. 1. Write the great American novel, okay, and on 2, use the royalties to buy an M1000. Fine nib. Well, hey, let's go for the medium. Let's think big here. Medium. Yeah. Well, so that's my to-do list for 2012. I better get to it. Overall, I have to say that this is a wonderful pen. Very big nib. Very wide nib, I should say. Very wide nib. Beautiful color. It's got the classic Pelikan finish to it. I mean, it's not going to surprise you any. It's a Pelikan. It looks like a Pelikan. Talks like a Pelikan, writes like a Pelikan, and but the blue is absolutely beautiful. I think that's, for me, the blue and the silver is the most lovely combination. And the blue and the green and the black and the gold, classic, and you can't beat that. But I don't know, something about the blue. The blue is beautiful. Blue and the silver, lovely.